Kindle books. So just hiring ghostwriters to write like a short little self-help book, selling them on Kindle, which is also Amazon's platform. So I learned a little bit through there, not much, but I was making like $50 a month, which is nothing, but still profiting. So I started looking up more things. I wanted to make more, obviously, than $50 a month. So I found a couple YouTube videos, tried to understand it all, and it was just too much information over here and over here. I needed like something step by step. So I found a course and I took that on, Amazon FBA, which is what I do and what I teach now. And it was a decent course, but it told you can do this or this or this or this. And how is a beginner supposed to know what to do? You don't.
100%.
So I kind of went after it anyway right away. Started a couple bad products because I didn't know what I was doing. Took about 6 months to learn. And then that's when I got everything up and going. And I've been doing it for almost 2 years now.
Yeah, and I feel like the same thing. I mean, I've looked at YouTube and other courses at Udemy, and that's the thing. It's just all over the place, and there's too much fluff to it that you don't know exactly what to do, sort of A, B, C, D, E, step by step, where your course actually does it exactly A, B, C, D, E, and it gets you to, somewhat decent success, so 100%. And so, I mean, this is, again, like, what was your first ever business? Was it the ebooks, or what was your first ever business?
Yeah, it was I wouldn't consider the ebooks real. I did it for like a month.
Right.
First like entrepreneurial thing I tried, that was, and then Amazon was the first like real thing. So I guess you could say Amazon.
Gotcha. And I mean, what other sort of ventures have you kind of dived into?
I mean, as far as before that, none. I now do affiliate marketing, YouTube, my course, obviously. That's pretty much it. I'm just really focused on building a following now.
Gotcha. And by the way, like, for those of people that don't know Tanner, how old are you, and how much are you kind of making on a monthly basis? Like, that should have been the first question, but yeah.
That's what the whiteboard's for.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm 21. Be 22 in a couple months, and right now I'm making close to $300,000 a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's actually crazy. All right, on to the next question. I mean, I think a lot of people are on the fence about these kind of things. Like, they hear it all the time, like 20-year-olds making $300,000 or $30,000 a month. They hear that a lot, but like, how do you respond to that? Like, what do you say to that?
I mean, it's not the way I talk about it up front when you don't go into detail. It sounds simple. It sounds like, pick any product, go sell it, you're going to make $100 a day from that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that. Obviously, there's work that goes into it, but again, it's passive, so it's working smart instead of working hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to be willing to work hard. Sometimes finding a product can be, but once you set it all up and get going, it's passive. Like, on Amazon, I work about an hour a month just ordering new inventory, unless I'm searching for a new product. So you get a lot of people that say, oh, it sounds too good to be true that I say I work an hour a month, which is probably overestimating how much I actually work
100%.
on Amazon. YouTube and other stuff is a lot more work, but
so,
yeah, I mean, I say just go look at all my students like you, like 100%. That are selling well. Like, how many sales are you doing now? Like a day?
I ran out of my first the product inventory. So it's been, when I didn't run out of it, it was averaging from 12 to 14 units on a daily basis. And the second product that I just started roughly 3 to 4 days ago, that's doing about 4 to 5 units. And there is a little bit of story to that because, the numbers were all good at Jungle Scout, and I sent it to you, and it's I got the top of the tier. It's like, looks great, go for it. So I got that, and I started it. And after I ordered all the products and it got sent, the Jungle Scout glitch happened, I guess, so it shows eyes.
Oh, yeah.
So I got super nervous. But anyhow, it's still sort of ramping up. I'm still doing about 4 to 5 units on a daily for that second product.
So you're still building that up since it's new.
Exactly.
So what was your profit on that? So close to like $150 a day profit with both together?
Actually,
when it's in inventory?
Probably with 2 products, you're looking at about 110, 120, because I do spend a lot on PPC.
Okay. So about a little over $3,000 a month profit.
Exactly.
When you're in inventory.
Exactly. And if I do have the first inventory refilled and rank it up a little bit more, I'll be probably doing close to 150, 180.
Okay, cool. Dang, you're gonna hit that 5K mark then this month.
Oh hell yeah, let's go! I'm going for it. 10K by the end of the year. All right. Let's see. So, I mean, this is a sort of like a very subjective question for you, but what does success actually mean to you? Is it just purely making money and blowing it on Lambos and stuff like that, or is it something else?
Of course. For me, it's a lot of it. A lot of it is materialistic. I like the cars and the houses and whatnot.
That's fine, yeah.
But it's mainly freedom. I mean, originally most people's goal will be, oh, I want the car or the house or the whatever, but it's the freedom that comes with it. I can work however much I want. I can make however much I want. Obviously, like a certain, like, I can make less if I want and work less. I can make a little more if I want to work more. I can, like, I just dropped out of college. A lot of days I won't do any work. Some days I'll do 7 hours. It depends. I can sit outside, do whatever I want. I can control my entire schedule and just have, like, sound of mind financially. And, I mean, I'm not there yet, but, like, buying anything you want, eventually being able to help more people. Like, I enjoy the whole teaching part, seeing, like, people, like, I don't know if you had, like, a part-time job before this, but
Yep.
I assume you're making more from a job you had before if you did, or depending. But that's my favorite thing, is being able to give other people freedom too.
Gotcha. So, with that being said, like, what is your sort of? And by the way, is that board updated?
It is.
Oh wow! So you're so you're gonna hit that 300K. It's like 300K on a monthly basis.
Maybe. I should. I'm hitting like 11,000 a day, so hopefully we'll break it.
That's crazy, man.
I'm hoping.
So I mean, with that being said, like you were talking about freedom. So what does your sort of day-to-day look like? Like honestly, like let's say today, for example. I know the day isn't over, but what did you do today?
So I woke up, respond to emails, which is 90% of my work.
Yep.
I probably get at least over 1,000 emails a day now, but so I respond to emails for about an hour when I wake up, which I wake up at like 8:30, so not early. I'll go eat, watch some YouTube videos, go to the gym, come back, shower, and then I'll usually work or go get food somewhere and work when I'm there. Film a video, so work for probably 3-4 hours, and then usually that's it. And then usually the rest of the day I'll eat, go hang out with friends. I play video games a lot. So most of my work is creating content for YouTube and replying to emails. And like right now I'm working on building my new course, so for affiliate marketing. So that's going to start being a lot more work. So that's what I mean, like it varies. Like today I've done probably an hour and a half of work, and it's 4 p.m. Next couple weeks or so I'll probably do 7 or 8 filming the course, which is a lot of work, and while updating YouTube videos, so I'll probably lose my voice again like I did with the Amazon course.
So, I mean, a lot of people have been asking, like, when is that affiliate course coming out? I don't know if you're allowed to say
probably later June. We'll see. I'm doing it with Ryan, who's one of my business partners, for those of you that don't know. Yep. His channel's Ryan Hildreth, but I'll be making it with him, so we're probably going to start busting it out next week and really get the content down and the layout. Because we haven't even took a step towards it yet. We just have it in our heads right now.
Gotcha. Right on. And so, I mean, you obviously had this at a young age, like an entrepreneurial sort of a spirit. So, like, when you were young, like, what did you want to do with all this money? Like, I mean, even now, like, you mentioned freedom, but what do you want to do now?
Well, I never even thought about entrepreneurship until I finished high school. I had no idea. I was like, oh, I'll go to community college, then regular college. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe real estate agent.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Started going to community college.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's when I started to see I didn't like it. I've never really liked school. I wasn't, like, bad at it, but I never studied or tried really hard. And, I don't know, I'd always look things up online, and everything was just self-taught. Like, you can learn so much quicker and so much easier things online. Like, I buy online courses. I started reading books, but I never read books before. Once I started wanting to do entrepreneurship, but I never really wanted to be an entrepreneur until I was about 19 is when I really started looking stuff up online. Like all day I'd look stuff up until I could find something. My hardest thing was finding opportunities, but now after you see one and see what's possible, you see so many that I don't have time to go after all of them now. So
100%.
Originally I either wanted to be a professional hockey player or I didn't know, business or real estate were my other 2 options, which I still plan on doing both. So business, entrepreneurship, same thing, and then real estate. I plan on investing in real estate and getting more into that once I make a little more and have more to invest.
Gotcha. And with that being said, with the follow-up question, when is that entrepreneur house actually getting up and having people in there?
It's hard to say because I feel like we're at the top of the market and I don't want to buy at the top. So I'm waiting, even to buy myself a house. I'm ready to buy a house. I have the money, but I'm waiting, and that's why. And I don't want to go rent, throw away money. So that is why I'm waiting. Otherwise, it would be happening as we speak. But I just don't feel like it's a good time to buy. So we'll wait and see. Hopefully soonish.
Gotcha. So now, okay, perfect. So we got a sense of like what you really like and what your day-to-day look like and what is sort of, I guess the audience really wanted to know what kind of person you are. So those are some of the questions that I have, but also let's get into let's actually drill into specific about Amazon. So my first question is, what are you selling? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So how many products are you selling, and what are your profits actually like? I mean, obviously on that board there, that's not all from Amazon. So kind of give us a breakdown of how much that is actually Amazon, how many products you're selling, and all that.
Yeah. So from Amazon, it ranges monthly, usually between 25 and 30,000 profit a month. I have 4 products with a 5th on the way, but it's been slow. And gosh, people are going to ask why I only have 5 products. I had multiple products before; they weren't good products. That was before I knew what I was doing. I'm starting a new product every month, or as quick as I can find them. It's not just starting any random product; otherwise, I'd have 1,000, obviously. It's finding one that meets a certain criteria, which again, I go over in the course. It's more complicated. But from those 4 products, yeah, 25, 30,000. My goal was to make at least 5,000 a month from each product, which is why I have a little bit fewer products. Because it's hard to meet that criteria. It takes longer to find. Mm-hmm. But most students, I give the goal of 3,000 a month or 100 profit a day, which I assume is what you went after and what you're getting now.
Yep, exactly. And I mean, to follow up with that, I mean, a lot of Canadians are sort of saying there's not enough products. The web app, it doesn't show up on a regular basis. There's no new products. So like, what would you sort of give an advice to Canadian sellers that are just beginning to find their first product?
You have to get creative with the search criteria, lower sales or up sales, lower the price. So maybe they're selling double, so you're still getting that same profit. It's a lower profit unit, vice versa. There's a couple different things I mentioned in the course where you can kind of tweak it around and get around that.
Gotcha. All right. And I don't know if you remember this, like your very first week of selling on Amazon, I mean, how many units were you selling on the first week?
Probably 5 or 6 units.
Oh, so
it wasn't a good product, but
it's still pretty decent.
It was okay. It's because it was December when I started.
Oh, I see.
So that's why. And then that product tanked right after December because it wasn't a good one to begin with. It was way too competitive. It was camping hammocks, so you can go look at all the reviews on those.
The good old camping hammocks. Gotcha. And what should people do when waiting for their first product to arrive on Amazon FBA? Like, what should be doing? Should they be searching for a second product? What do you think?
You can keep looking for more products. I do that because product research obviously takes time.
Yep.
I just brush up on Amazon pay-per-click. I mean, maybe listen to some podcasts, watch some more YouTube videos of other people who have it. Just get different insights as well. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's different strategies too.
100%. And I mean, I guess it's very important to get different perspective from different Amazon sellers, right? So, I mean, being that said, like, what do you listen to? Like, what kind of podcasts do you listen to? What kind of YouTube channels do you listen to?
I used to listen to one guy named Scott Volker, and that was really the only guy I listened to, but he's not the one I initially learned from.
Yep.
It was some smaller YouTuber, I don't even remember his name now, but it's mostly self-taught. It wasn't most of his stuff. I watched his for a little. He has good info, but it's just very long and dry content, so I couldn't keep watching it.
Gotcha. And a couple last questions. I mean, those people that are still looking for the product and they're getting burnt out. They spend 4 or 5 hours on a daily basis, and they've been doing it for 2-3 weeks now. So, what any tips for them, or any sort of a hoorah motivation, whatever it is, like, what would you have to tell them?
I mean, sometimes it can take time. I've had people find products in 30 minutes. I've had people look for 3 weeks. It just depends. Again, there's new products coming in that meet our criteria every day. So for those people who feel burnt out, I tell them take a week break, come back and look again because there's going to be a ton of new products that meet your criteria now.
Gotcha. And I mean, this is a really interesting question. Like, how much credit would you give your whiteboard and Monster the credit of your success?
Probably 100%.
Okay, so everybody should be drinking Monsters.
Today, so. I already have one today, so I can't have another.
That's good.
It's the 2 whiteboards, though, the biggest ones I could find. So.
All right. So, last question for you. What's sort of your goal for this year?
Originally, before I started the course and everything, before I even started my YouTube channel, it was 300,000 profit. It was to save enough for a house.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at my goals over here.
Yeah.
Save 180,000 for a house for a down payment. Save what I thought was 50,000 for a down payment on a Lamborghini Huracan, which I soon learned financing wasn't that easy.
Yep.
So, and then it was have 100,000 in the bank for savings. But obviously, I hit all those, and those have all changed since then because I put way more down on a Lamborghini. I had the goal of making 50,000 a month by the end of the year.
Right.
So be making 50,000 a month. Hit that. The one I haven't hit yet is build Amazon to 40,000 profit a month. We should do that by the end of the year. I had attend a seminar. Didn't do that yet. Take an online course. I did that. And then I added more goals a couple weeks ago. One was hit 500,000 profit, but I already hit that. So then I made it $1 million. So.
Oh my God.
Probably going to do close to $2 million this year in profit. But if I hit $1 million, I'll be stoked since my original goal was 300,000. So I'm just trying to stockpile as much money as possible for future investments, a house, and whatnot.
Yeah,
so that's kind of my goal. And grow YouTube a ton. That's my biggest one.
And I mean, you've grown your YouTube from like 0 to 6,000 in what, like 3 months?
Yeah, I think it's been a little under 3 months. So
it's
been growing. I mean, I've been hitting over 100 subs a day now the last like month. So it's been crazy.
That is crazy. Well, I mean, you already blew out your year goals already, so it seems like you're well on track to sort of hit whatever levels you want to hit. So yeah, I mean, that's all the questions I have, man. Like, so I mean, I don't know. Do you have any questions for me or anything like that?
Yeah. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna sneeze.
God bless you.
There we go. Oh.
Bless you.
Yeah, let me do a little interview for you, for the people on my channel, since I'm uploading it.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to pretend we're starting here, and you're my student, so we're going to start this now. Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
I'm going to start the stream.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to put up the... Because I actually had the originally up. There you go.
There we go. 1 sec. I'm restarting my screen recording.
Yeah.
Alright, what's up, guys? Today, I am here with Min Cheng, one of my students, who is another success story, of course. Do you want to kind of give him a little background on you?
Yeah, sure. I am an entrepreneur, but I mean, let's cut the bullshit and really get to like why I actually started the Amazon business and all of that. I've looked at multiple courses. I looked at YouTube videos and all of that. Again, it's just too much fluff in it, and there were just too many choices that I didn't know what to do. And with an investment like 2,000, and some of these guys were actually saying like you need to invest at least 5,000, and it's going to take you roughly 2 to 3 months because you're going to have to tweak your products a little bit and all of that. And when I came across Tanner's course, it was there's no fluff in it. It was, you know, it's very sort of step by step. And I took the course, and here I am. But I am an entrepreneur at heart. I did sell my first company at age 22. It was a cleaning business. But yeah, I am an entrepreneur.
Dang, I didn't know you did that.
Oh yeah.
So how old are you now?
I am 26.
26. All right.
Yeah.
So when did you start taking the course? And how long did it take you to find a product? Because that's everyone's always their question.
100%. Again, I think it really varies with people, right? You mentioned, you know, some people find it within 30 minutes, some people find it within 3 weeks. I honestly found mine in like a couple days, and I actually didn't just find one product. I found a lot of products. But again, I actually spent like 12 hours a day, or maybe even more. Like from start to the end of the day, literally like going hard at it without a Monster. So that's tough. And I don't drink coffee. So I just banged it out, and I got 3 products, 4 products, and all sort of a thumbs up from you. So yeah.
Dang. All right. So what are you selling now? So how many sales a day are you getting?
Okay, yeah, no, I thought you were asking what product I'm selling, but no.
Yeah, what product are you selling exactly?
Oh, I'm selling camping hammocks. No, I'm not. It's no. My first product it actually ran out. I think it was yesterday, so that's all gone. But on that, I was actually averaging anywhere from 10 to 15 units consistently, and I just got my second product roughly 3 to 4 days, and that's been doing roughly 5 units per day and still ramping up. So.
And what is your profit on that?
The first one is roughly $8, and after all the PPs and everything like that. And the second product, that's actually a little bit higher. I mean, right now there's literally almost no profit at this point because I'm trying to ramp up and rank on the first page. But I'm still making like $1 or $2 right now. But when I get to the first page, which should not be too long because I'm already on the second page, so I should probably get to $10 of profit on that product.
Okay, so that's just ramping up, and then you're going to start really profiting once you rank.
Oh yeah.
And was that second one easy to find? Did you find it quick after the first one?
Yeah, again, I spent literally just grinding it out for 3 to 4 days, just nonstop 12-hour days, maybe even sometimes 14 hours. So just grinding it out and finding that product.
Gotcha. Give me 1 second. Oh my, hold on.
Yeah, no worries.
I will be back in like 30 seconds.
Sure.
I blocked my mom in the driveway. She doesn't know how to drive my car, and I have to move real quick.
Okay, no problem.
Give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, no problem. Shit, I don't know how to edit this, and I'm gonna have to put this all up. And I know Tanner knows how to edit this, but I don't. So, shit. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Round 2.
I'm ready to go.
1 sec.